Hello everyone, welcome to 3 Cars YouTube channel. In this channel we will observe some cars news and in future we'll speak about some cars. So if you wanna see this news, just press like and subscribe. I will very appreciate you. Electric Jeep Recon is preparing for debut. Monocoque body and 600 horsepower. According to the Mopar Insider resource, Recon and Wagoneer S will be produced at the Mexican Stellantis plant in Toluca. Both models are based on the modular STLA large platform and have a monocoque body. But their target audience is different. The Wagoneer is positioned as a luxury SUV and a potential competitor to the Range Rover, and the Recon will be an electric alternative to the Jeep Wrangler frame SUV. In early November, the media reported that the Jeep Wrangler will receive an electric engine only the next generation, which expected in 2028, while the Range will also include a hybrid version of the range extender type, where the internal combustion engine is used as an extension of the electric range. The Jeep Recon will initially be all-electric, and it will be slightly larger and roomier than the current GL Generation 5-door Jeep Wrangler. Despite the monocoque body, the Recon will be a full-fledged SUV with excellent cross-country ability and readiness for adventures in the wild. The body can be undressed, the door and windows can be removed, and the fabric roof can be moved back. For those who like and drive off-road, Recon will offer a lot of specific accessories and several off-road engine operating modes, like tuned for different types of soil. Two motors will give you over 400 horsepower in the basic sport configuration and about 600 horsepower on the top version's mob. The Jeep Recon is positioned as a global model. It will compete with the Land Rover Defender, which will have an all-electric version in coming years, which, like the Jeep Recon, will hit the market in 2025. Cadillac Optiq has gone global. The crossover enters the US and European market. The new product of the American brand, already present in China, will compete for the customer with the Audi Q4 e-tron and BMW iX3. In early May, it was reported that the Cadillac brand, owned by General Motors, had decided to keep the internal combustion engine in its range for a longer time. However, the manufacturers does not intend to slow down the rate of production of electric cars. Let me remind you that the first car with an electric engine in the Cadillac became a crossover Lyriq. Later appeared liftback Celestiq. The third model was the flagship Escalade IQ. In November last year was officially announced Optiq, and in December 3-row SUV Vistiq. Cadillac Optiq was initially present as a global model and was officially launched at the Beijing Auto Show. The novelty has already gone on sale, but only in China. Now the company has announced that the Optiq will be produced later this year and will be sold in the US and Europe. This model will compete with the Audi Q4 e-tron and BMW iX3. The approximate price in a Cadillac is known. It will cost from $54,000. In comparison, the price of the Audi starts from $55,000. This model has two electric motors, the total power of which is 304 horsepower. The range is 300 miles. When you use fast charging, after 10 minutes you can drive almost 80 miles. Serial production of global version of the Cadillac Optiq will start in the fall of 2024, and later it will reach new markets. In the American market, the crossover will be offered in two versions, luxury and sport. BYD has released two new sedans for sale. Hybrid sedans belong to different car classes. The cars have a fairly impressive list of equipment standard for Chinese cars, as well as an attractive price list. BYD has launched two new sedans in China, the CL06 and the Qin L. The first is considered a completely new model. The second Qin is ranked as a next already third generation Qin. This sedan received the letter L because the previous model is still on a sale. The second generation now wears the plus prefix. But in fact we have two varieties of the same cars. It's just that CL06 was assigned to the Ocean line and Qin the part of the Dynasty line. Anyway, sedans have different exterior design. BYD CL06 features a smooth hood, black inserts on the front bumper, L-sharp diode running lights, door handles for reserve grip, and horseshoes in the tail lights. The new BYD Qin L received a more impressive radiator grille with a chrome and standard handles, plus it has taillight with a line pattern. They are the same in size, except for the width. CL06 is 15mm shorter. Inside there are separate screens for the dashboard and multimedia system, and the tablet you can move or rotate for 90 degrees. An additional features of CL06 is a circle on the tunnel in which the buttons are placed. They look completely different in outside, but inside it's something similar. So for me, design it's look like Tesla Model 3, but it's what Chinese make. They take some design for famous car and try to do same. The cars are rechargeable hybrids. In the basic configuration, an 1.0-liter internal combustion engine produce 100 horsepower, in more expensive trim levels and 210 horsepower. The electric motor produce 164 horsepower. For BYD CL06 and Qin L, they ask 13,000 and 19,000. Most likely sedans will appear in other markets. Ford Mustang GTD received a cabin window for monitoring the suspension. The most technically equipped Ford Mustang in history, marked with GTD letters, will allow the owner to observe the operation of the rear suspension without leaving the car. Magic. The Ford Mustang GT was introduced last August, but has not yet gone on sale. At the moment, Ford plans to produce the Mustang GTD only for the 2025 and 2026 model years, and the application process was closed on May 21. In total, more than 7,500 applications were collected there, where the real circulation of the model will be from 300 to 700 cars per year. That is, there will definitely not be enough for everyone. The estimate price increased from 300,000 at the time of the premiere to 325,000. This year, Ford will give residents of Europe the opportunity to order a Mustang GTD and will show the car on legendary European tracks like the Nürburgring. Also, by the end of the year, the Ford Mustang GTD plans to set a new Nürburgring record and will pass in less than 7 minutes, but it's not yet clear what classes the Mustang GTD will be classified in the official record table. In the sports car class, the Mustang will have to beat the Porsche 991 GT2 RS, which has a lap time of 6 minutes 43 seconds. If they belong to the mid-range car class, then this is a BMW M4 CSL, 7 minutes 18 seconds. Ford Mustang GTD will have a new chassis with adaptive shock absorbers, 5.2-liter, giving more than the 800 horsepower, and will be installed 8-speed automatic transmission. Due to the design of the Ford Mustang GTD, there is no trunk or back seat. Therefore, there is a polycarbonate window that allows you to observe the operation of the rear suspension. I hope these ties don't stay there. BMW Skytop, to be or not to be. In Italy, the Skytop concept cars was shown at the Elegance competition. The designers were inspired by cars such as a BMW 503 released in 1956 and BMW Z8 introduced in 1998. And this is what happened. Most likely this car will not go into any production, since it is a plan to install the most powerful V8 engine in it. Well, now there is a green wave, so it's unlikely that this model will be given life. They also said that if there is production, they will make only 2025 cars, which is also unlikely. For me, this car looks very good. We will see what happens. So guys, it's all news for today. If you like, please don't forget press like and subscribe. Thank you and have a good day.